Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kaiserreich. We did it. We beat the Russians. This was probably the biggest war we'll be involved in. We'll see. My goal is to try to grab as much land as I can. I specifically am aiming for land in the Middle East that nobody else cares about. Sort of manned in Asia, that sort of thing. So we're going to start by grabbing Afghanistan. I'm also going to grab all of Persia. And then all Muscat, all Hayil, all Azerbaijan, all Syria. We're going to debate now about what we will do next, because that's all the stuff I really want. I'm going to try to grab. I'm actually going to let the Hellenic Socialist Republic grab their cores. I'm not even going to try to contest those. I'm also not going to try to contest anything that I know is definitely something they might consider claiming. But I am going to grab all this land over here. Generally speaking, everything going up to everything's going to be considered Mountain Republic cores or Georgian cores or whatever. All right, we did it. Okay. And now we grab everything that could be Siberian. Notably, we can invade. This is actually very important. We can invade Hokkaido through these frickin' islands. We're going to want to do that. And then we're just going to grab territory going east. Till we run out of territory to grab. Hey, cores from Mongolia. We want to return that Mongolian land. Ooh, alright. We also want to grab Central Asian cores. As much as we really can. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, grabbing everything again. That took way too frickin' long for everything to get erased. I don't know what functionality that is, but it's really annoying. Grab, 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 grab. Then we leave all this western land for the west to grab. And then we will go boop, 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 boop. Well, that's probably fine. And then we can start grabbing land from below. Grab that Central Asian land. I'm confident I'll be able to grab Central Asia. There we go. Submitting my demands. A lot of ships I could grab, but right now I'm prioritizing not having to use my navy. We're going to grab basically everything up to here. And then the thing we're going to try to do is grab the Ruski land. Yeah, we're going to let them grab all of Europe proper. One of the things I miss about Kaiser Redux is all the weird releasables. Those are fun. Alright. We're gonna demand all that land. Demand it all. That's a lot of my demanding potential. Gone. We'll demand Murmansk. Demand that. Demand, 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 demand. Demand, 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 demand. Demand? Demand? We're actually going to not demand Karelia. Maybe we don't demand Murmansk. We'll leave you Karelia. Oh, good. We deleted everything. That's exactly what I wanted. I think I must have right-clicked to deselect everything. Cores of the Russian Union. With a lot of sauce. So we can actually grab... yeah. What more do we want? Do we want to try to push into Finland? We might as well, right? How much more do we want to try to grab here? Do we want to try to contest these cores? The answer is probably not. Trying to push into Romania. It's not a bad idea. Anything else I can demand? Alright. No. The Finns, the Swedes can take their land back. I don't really care. Question is, do we want to try to crack into Poland? I think that would be kind of fun. It may require that we grab the these little states. I'm gonna lose it! I clicked on it. Okay, I'll just give me all of the frickin', give me all the Romanian land. Thank you. All the Russian land I haven't claimed, give it to me. Yes, that includes the Polish stuff. All the Polish stuff, I can't claim all of it. We're just gonna claim a lot of it. Oop. It's just like the simplest situation that I can go for. Demand it all. What more do we want? Poland, I think. That'll do it. Do I give a bees behind about this? Maybe I grab West Banat, because I can afford to grab West Banat. Because otherwise I care not. Okay. Not much Poland left to grab. Can grab Krakow. I'm gonna lose Upper Silesia. Annoyingly. Okay, I can grab Upper Silesia. Are there any other bits I can grab? Bulgaria might be grabbable. I'm not sure I want it. We've already grabbed Finland. Am I missing any obvious stuff here? No. I mean, I would like to be able to slice this around, but, you know, I actually think I'm fine not doing that. Really what I wanted was that Polish expansion. Now I have it. Ah, these two little states. Select all, demand. I can demand Tessin as well. Anything spicy? I'll grab your screening ships. 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 And I'll start taking big boats. Demand you. Demand you. Demand you. Do I want to be like, and then give me more land? I can. Do I want to try for like a Slovakia releasable? Maybe? I'll grab a Slovakia. It's going to be a kind of small Slovakia, but I think I'm okay with that. Ah. Do not want Slovakia. I want Brest. Thank you. Thanks for Brest. Can I grab more? Kind of want to leave Czechia whole, because it's very silly that's not. I'll take a Slovakia. Maybe I crack into Hungary. Nope. We're only on turn 12 of 25, so I think I can probably demand that. Demand Transdanubia and Hungary. Ah, and then I can grab the Danubian Plain. Central Hungary. Oh, come on. Crap. I'll take Central Hungary. And the Danubian Plain. Yes, I will. I guess I won't take the Danubian Plain. Now I will. Do I want Varna? Burgos. I don't want anything else. This you can keep. I think this is a pretty logical border. I don't know if there's much more I really, really want to try to wrestle over that I think I can win. I think I could probably grab Bulgaria if I wanted to. Do I want to? Is it ultra critical that I do so? I think it's probably ultra critical. Yeah, Czech Silesia. This is all Czechian land. I think we probably grab this Bulgarian stuff. Can I demand that? Get a little bit of slice of heaven there. Demand that. Demand that. Demand that, and then demand Sofia. Karzali as well. Other than that, yeah, I think we're in a good spot. Yeah, I think that's fine. Do we have any remaining nonsense? I think the answer is not really. We got some Turkish land, Austrian land, Albanian, Finnish land? Finland? Aland. I'll take Aland. Oh, I don't have enough land for Aland as well. I don't have enough land for either. Okay. That's really funny. I'll take Aland. We're still fighting over the scraps. Alright, so the loss of Sofia is pretty funny, but I can't get any more score, so we're just going to confirm and exit. What a ridiculous situation we found ourselves in. Stole torpedo cruiser. Okay, we have a bunch of situation. I may have to release that land, that's fine. Alright, we have now divided the world into two, East and West. The South Asian Association against the Third International. Also, the Entente is here. Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna do convoy spam because kind of all we can muster. And then good enough. Okay. Military police, better. Oh boy. I'm just gonna slice that line down the slice. And then slice it down the slice again. We're gonna wait. First, we're gonna return Mongolian lands, as promised. There you go. Have Tuva back. Go, go, maximalist Mongolia. And then we can release a lot of things. Demobilize our economy. Be happy to. Alright. Fate of Finland. Liberate the Finnish Republic. Fate of Poland. Release a Polish Republic. Fate of... Let's see. There's a Hungary. Fate of Hungary. Oh yeah, we control Hungary. I forgot that we control Hungary. Fate of... Afghanistan. Restore Kingdom of Afghanistan. It's land that we controlled for a while. It's no longer ours. Fate of... We're going to change out our political power gain guy with another guy. Consumer goods? Almost certainly. Yeah. Less consumer goods consumption. Let's do Fate of Romania. Restore the Romanian monarchy. Fate of Hungary. Ooh! Restore Habsburg rule over Hungary. I think that makes sense. With the idea that, like, Karl, well, this, Karl's in Budapest because Vienna was taken over by revolutionaries. I think that's fun. That makes sense. We've sort of formed like a liberal monarchist league kind of thing going on. Fate of Muscat, that's just, yep, we'll liberate Muscat, whatever. Fate of Persia? I'll wait a little bit. Oh, there's some buttons we can press. Fate of Slovakia! Let's liberate Slovakia. Hey, what's up? Random Slovakian man. Fate of... Let's see. Probably Dhofar. Isn't this Dhofar? Yeah, Fate of Dhofar. Grant it to our Muscati allies. Fate of Anatolia, probably. Let's do Fate of Anatolia. Probably restore the Ottoman Empire. Pretty minimalist, but it is what it is. Fate of Kaliningrad. Ugh. We can't return it to the Poles. We'll have to create an East Prussian state. Which, there's something to be said for this representing, like, the Germans have this territory here. Please return to our territory. Thank you. Okay, cancel material support. Oh, can I return Polish lands? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Here you go. Return Slovakian lands. Oh, random Tessin. Yep, there you go. It's got a bunch of random railway guns. A lot of them, actually. Just scattered hither and thither. Alright, is this rightful East Prussian land? It does appear to be. Return East Prussian land. Yes, we'll return all land to them. Let's see. Return Finnish land? Sure. There you go. Bigger Finland. Return Muscati land. Yeah, why not? There you go. You can have Kasab. Why not? Alright, we're gonna do Fate of Tessin. Poland, you can have Tessin too. Alright. Excellent. Look at that. Okay. We do Fate of the Levant. Release Syria. Fate of Adana. Let's see. Fate of Persia. I don't have to do Persia. Restore the Qajar monarchy. Fate of Iraq. Or, fate of Adana. Adana anyone's... I think it's, Turkish core. Fate of Adana. Yeah, we'll give it to the Ottomans. That's fine. Fate of Arabia. We'll have to decide that. Grant it to Hejaz. We don't need it. We're going to release Arabia. Fate of Iraq. Release the Mesopotamian lands. Fate of Kurdistan. Release a Kurdish state. Fate of Khuzestan. Grant it to the Iraqis. Alright. Fate of the Trucial states. Grant it to our Shamari allies, or release the Crucial states. We're going to grant it to Shamari allies. It's more logically shaped type situation. Fate of Lebanon. We'll grant it to the Syrians. I don't really... I'm not in a tiny state mood. Fate of Bahrain. We'll grant it to the Shamari. Wow, Irish Socialist Republic has joined Third International. Ah, technically they are free. Good for them. Alright, let's do it rather quickly. Fate of Russia. Liberate Russia. Don't crash. I'll be really mad if you do. Don't crash. Okay, it didn't crash. Okay. Lots of land. Fate of the Russian Far East. Hey, we could grant it to the Manchurians. I think we're going to liberate the Far Eastern Republic. Fate of Karelia. We will give the Finns. Fate of the Baltic states. We'll liberate Latvia. Fate of the North Caucasus. Liberate the Mountain Republic. Fate of Georgia. Restore the Kingdom of Georgia. Fate of Belarus. We're going to liberate Belarus. Fate of Ukraine. We will liberate a Hetmanate of Ukraine. Oh boy, lots of buttons to press, and not a lot of time. So let's get pressing. Fate of Latgale. There we go, Latvia. Fate of Estonia. We'll liberate Estonia. Fate of Lithuania. We'll liberate Lithuania. Fate of Vilnius. We'll grant it to the Poles? Or Belarusians? We'll grant it to the Poles. Or Lithuanians. We're going to grant it to the Poles. Well, let's grant it to the Poles. Fate of Polesia? This thing. To the Poles. Fate of the Kuril Islands. Far Eastern Republic. Fate of Sakhalin. To the Far Eastern Republic. Fate of Eastern Belarus. Fate of Brest. To the Poles. Fate of Eastern Belarus. To the Belarusians. Fate of Homel. Go to the Belarusians. Fate of Kuban. Go to the Ukrainians. Sort of shifting everyone east. It's a reversal of what actually happened. Fate of Siberia. Grant it to the far east. Come on. There we go. Siberian states. Good for them. Fate of Armenia. Liberate Armenia. Fate of Abkhazia. Grant to the Georgians. Fate of Azerbaijan. We'll liberate it. Fate of frickin' Bessarabia. Bessarabia. We'll grant it to the Ukrainians. We've been chunking you off on the top. Might as well do a little trade. Grant to the Poles. Fate of Transylvania. We could liberate Transylvania, but I actually think I want to split it between Romania and Hungary. There you go. Fate of West Banat. Hungary can have it. Or Hungary for that land. Fate of this. Poland can have it. Fate of... Grant to the Romanians. There we go. Alright. Fate of Kars. To the Armenians. Fate of Karabakh. We'll grant it to the... I don't know. Armenians. Polesia. Ukrainians or Belarusians? Belarusians. Alright. Anything new? Batumi. We'll grant it to the Armenians. There we go. They have a coast now. Fate of Lazistan. Yeah, sure. They can. Ottomans can have it then. I guess there's a Georgia version. That's fine. Fate of Turkestan. We're going to establish the Central Asian Federation. Yeah. Fate of the Grey Wedge. Fate of Bashtakistan. Boy, there's a lot of information here. Okay. Central Asians, East Turkestan, or the Afghans. We're going to give it to East Turkestan. They get a little bit of land. Fate of Ashgabat goes to the Central Asians. Fate of the Grey Wedge goes to the Central Asians. Because they absolutely do not have enough land, I guess. Gonna wait for that to update. Return Romanian lands. Turn all land to them. There we go. Alright, and we're not going to get any events for Bulgaria, methinks. Oop. Fate of Bulgaria! Hey, we are! Restore the Tsar to his throne. There we go. Fate of Karazdali. Grant to the Bulgarians. Fate of Silistria. Well, grant it to the Romanians. We chunked off a bunch of Romanian land. Might as well give them a little bit of land in return. The Bulgarians' capital is randomly in Varna, of all places. Well, the war continues. Okay. With that, look at that. We've reordered everything. Oh, nice. This technically counts as victory of these guys. Of the Free Russian Army or whatever. Siberian ultimatum. You probably get independent. You know what? That's fine. Go for it. Masters of Siberia. Siberian regionalism. Go, go. Siberian regionalism. All right, with that, that's going to be it for this episode. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.